Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill today, Cutter Crawford. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
About to get started here, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway from Fenway.
First pitch, 6-10.
Foul ball there. Stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball in.
And that
That's a ball.
just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting second, right fielder Aaron Judge.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and there's 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Will Warren. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
That ball's foul.
And foul as it bangs off the fence. Comes up empty. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! He circles the bases, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Contreras now. In the air, right field. Judge on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Trevor Story. Chop back up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. Two down, bases empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, Trevor Story. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Back in Boston, top of the second. So the New York Yankees are holding their own so far this season. But, Singy, that might be below expectations for this group.
Yeah, they had some heavy expectations coming into the year. And so far, they've been around the 500 mark. Not exactly lighting the league on fire. That's not to say they can't turn it on and start cruising up the standings, but they need to start showing something soon.
Fastball for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now Austin Wells. The 1-0.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. And now 3-1. Rice aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That one at the knees for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Rafaela to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Base is empty after the double play. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
And a base hit up the middle. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip.
Got him.
And the Red Sox leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the 0-1. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
For the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Smoked on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Fenway Park, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Takes it in for the out.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the
And
Red
up to
Sox,
hit is Wilson
first
Contreras.
baseman,
Flied to right his first
Contreras.
time. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it hits off the monster. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Out to short, Volpe. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the
Dangerous
Red
hitter
Sox,
at the plate in Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. 3 innings complete. This is Red Sox baseball. Back here in Boston, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. That's to third, Meyer. Slings to first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's your 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. It's through for a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man at first. So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Inside.
That's inside.
And it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two now. Hard liner. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him swinging. The Yanks lead one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Grounds one to short. Volpe whips it to first on the run.
Oh.
Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
In the air to left center, Bellinger on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman
Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
This one in the air center field. Schumann has a beat on it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. It's an Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike 2.
Ball 1.
And that skips in the dirt. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Lee takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees,
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Max Schumann.
Ball 1.
Out to short. Lee flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Back here at Fenway, Jaron Duran. Up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives, finds open space early and often.
Singy, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. And a foul ball. He's a precision hitter, reading pitches and punishing mistakes.
Yeah, and when he squares one up, it's trouble for the outfielders. They're chasing all day long.
Got him. One away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
High fly ball out into left center field. And there's 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge under this one, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a ground ball. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Yeah!
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important for getting back into this ballgame.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And the 0-2. To short, could be 2. The flip, 1 at second.
Yes,
and
you're out.
2. In time to first for the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Nope. That's
I
inside.
think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Shortstop, number 21.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Trevor Story.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Action in the pen down there. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Doval warming up as well.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
Camilo Doval on a pitch here. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Up the middle, Chisholm throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. The Yankees looking to rally. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Right side, Contreras. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Catcher Austin Wells.
Up the middle, Rafaela. Not in
He's
time.
safe.
great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Here comes Wells around third. He will score. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Anthony Volpe. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Nope,
really
outside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Really important at bat coming up now.
Nope.
That was the
Ball
sweeper,
one.
but it missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Nice grab. Comes home with it. The tag got him. Wow, what a play.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Schumann in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
In there. Got him looking for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
Jackknife's out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the
First
leadoff
base.
man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Red Sox, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape-measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely. Gets him to chase after that one.
That's a ball.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ground ball left side, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And stepping in for Boston, Danny Lee. 1 for 3. Nice stop from his backside. There's one
you're out.
to first. Not
No, he's in
time.
there.
Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-2.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the ditch. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
The 0-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's to third, McMahon. And that's the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 2. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
There's a strike. The Bo Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Judge over the top. Hit on the ground to short. Lee fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first, and the Yanks go quietly. It's the Red Sox 6. Ryan Yarbrough gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Cedar Rafaela.
And a foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
For the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Popped up. Volpe settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red
And now
Sox,
Marcelo
third
Meyer.
baseman,
Really nice swing in his last at bat.
Meyer.
Shot a line drive into center field.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Weathers, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 80 also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play.
Ball one.
Hard hit, right side. On to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman Ben Rice.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Inside ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's in there. 0-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Hey!
Wells wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. On the ground right side, Contreras takes it to the bag. Yankees with only
Up
1
next
out
for the
remaining.
Yankees, left fielder Cody
2 down,
Bellinger.
bases empty. And here is Cody Bellinger. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. Chop to the left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.